and welcome to Miranda Made. I thought in this video I would just show you everything I've sewn for the baby up until this point, which is several items. It totals to like 30 to 32 pieces. That ranges from blankets to clothing to a storage hanger and several other things. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And some of these items I did make videos about and some I didn't. So let's take a look at those. The first one I'm going to show you is this little nightgown. So it has hand cover-ups and I added a little embroidery piece at the bottom that is supposed to be a kitten. Another thing that I made was this little bib, which was in my last video. So I made several bibs, but this is just one of them. So if you want to go back and watch that video, you can. I made this little, what is this called? A jumpsuit, maybe? And I never made a video about it because, well, it's not perfect. I ran into some problems that I just couldn't solve. And so it required perhaps a little bit higher skill than I had at the time. I would like to revisit this pattern, but yeah, so this one didn't get made into a video. Here's another little bib I made and embroidered with a bunny design. This one I do believe is also in a video. Here's a little dress that I made. It's really cute. This one, why didn't I make it into a video? I can't remember. It may have just been, I was very eager to jump into it and I didn't want to do the whole filming process because it is a lot of work. I'm not sure, but I probably will end up doing another dress like that I will video with the added accessory. It's supposed to be also made with a bonnet. So I will probably do that in a future video. Now these ones I didn't make. I cannot knit or crochet, unfortunately. I have tried, but my mother made these, and so I just wanted to show you those two. Here's another little bib. Same as the other bunny design, just in a different color. It's really cute. Here's another jumpsuit I made. Now this one went a little bit better with that same pattern. I love the little watermelon button at the top. It's really cute. And all of these items, all these clothing items are for 0 to 6 months. I just stayed within that range for now. This one, little baby bloomers, is really cute. And it goes with this little kimono top. This one is in a video if you want to go back and look at that. I made this individual bonnet by itself. Here's another jumpsuit. This one turned out well, actually. So probably by the third time I got it right. And actually I used a recycled sheet for this one, which was fun. Here's another one of those little bloomers, complete with a bonnet and then the top. This one's gonna be really fun. She'll probably be able to wear that in the spring. And then I made a video about the little pajama kimonos, and I made 2 of those. And I put that in another video. And then the last item that I made was this sleepwear with the booties, and it has some mistakes. I also struggled to make this one, but I would like to revisit this pattern and see if I can't get the booties more perfect. They have some mistakes. Okay, now let me show you the quilts and then just the other accessories that I made. So this first one is actually kind of like a storage bin. I have put baby diapers in here. It's quite heavy to hold right now because I've got all the baby diapers. But I made this a long time ago. I just made up my own pattern. I didn't use anything for it. But it's really nice to store things in. I used to store the baby clothes that I was sewing in it. But now I've made it into a diaper holder and it has 2 different pockets. And I just put a hanger on it and I stick it on the door. Okay, there's that. And then I made a nursing cover-up. Again, my own design, nothing perfect. But so this is the back of it. I put a little bow. I thought that was cute. And then here's the front of it. so I can just slip it over my head and be able to breastfeed, hopefully with enough privacy, although it's a little bit transparent. We'll see. Hopefully it will work out. I'll definitely have to test it with my husband checking before I take it out in public, just in case. But I thought it was really easy to make and fun, and will be really useful. This one also, I didn't make a video for either one of these. They were kind of just a whimsical make. Okay, let me get the blankets. Now, these are not all of the blankets that I've made by any means. I have one on the baby dresser in there that has the video tutorial, but I didn't want to get that out because, well, I just don't want to move it. I have to move the mirror off and then put it back, so I didn't do that. But they're basically made in the same design, maybe different fabric. So this one's a teddy bear one. It still has the satin trim. This is more of like a receiving blanket size. This one I fought with a bit because this gauze type material slips easily. But again, the same thing, but a larger. It's a much larger blanket. She could still use this when she's a toddler or small child. And then I have a flannel blanket that just has flannel in the front and flannel in the back. I wanted to make several because of the recommendation, something like 5 to 7 blankets, so I tried to make that many. Here's another one. This is a bit bigger. Again, she can use it long term. And these are all satin trimmed except for the flannel one. And then the last one, another flannel. Let me show you my beautiful embroidered quilt. I worked a long time on this one, and it's so beautiful. In the baby room, of course, I also made this mobile. I didn't include that. But behind it, on the wall, is some embroidery I worked on during the winter time. And it's really cute. It's a little girl with her kitten. I'm so glad we're having a girl. If we were having a boy, I don't know what I would do with this quilt. But it worked out so well. And I tried to make the kittens the coloring of a Siamese cat for the most part. But I made a few that were different coloring. For example, down here, this cat is orange. And then, of course, I embroidered R for our last name with another cat. So I really love this quilt. It took a lot of time, but I think it's so beautiful, and it'll hopefully be something that she can treasure for a long time. Over here, I have the quilt that I referenced. That's a tutorial that's done really well online. It's super easy to make. This one, I believe, is real satin. It's hard to get real satin trim these days, but anyway, here's some toys that I made, and I believe there is a tutorial that I did online for that. The elephant, a bunny, and a penguin, and then the ragdoll, traditional ragdoll that I made. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing those sewing makes and everything that I've made for the baby up to this point. And hopefully, of course, I will be making more things. Like, I really want to make some mommy and me dresses for my daughter and I to wear in the future. And of course, I want to work ahead so that way the adjustment period, I have just lots of time to relax with her. And so there should be some good things coming ahead. Also some more maternity clothes, and of course some just regular everyday clothing. So, okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment below about anything you liked about this video or want to see in the future. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.